ProZD's in Ragnarok? Who is he in Ragnarok? Who do you play? I did not hear about that. Was he one of the dwarves? He's not anyone from the first game. That's crazy that I didn't know that because, I mean, I guess I'm not listening for it in video games. In like anime, TV shows, I'm always listening for, he's the squirrel. Okay, that fits. That's really good. I like that a lot, actually. I am satisfied. I'm satisfied that's who he is. That's freaking awesome. Okay, I still haven't beat this damn game. I love it so much, but I still haven't freaking beat it. I couldn't tell at first either. I mean, he's a good voice actor, I guess. Wait, where's the... Oh, I have to go report to Martha. That's right. That's actually really cool. Phoenix, thanks for telling me that. I'm happy to know that. I'll have to go back and listen to some of his lines. He's essentially the main character in...
The hero returns.
Shit, what's it called?
It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my
Ranking of Kings.
But you went and saved
He plays Kage, who does the most talking in that anime.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
There we go.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays.
Good progression.
Bearers living free like that. Reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
Yeah, and since Boji,
you
know, can't speak,
what happened?
Kage does most of the talking, and so yeah, ProZD is like the main voice actor on that roster.
I started doing what I do long before I met Sid.
They also have Chris Sabat, Chris Sabat.
Or at least how he came to meet me.
Ooh,
He showed up at the
flashback?
stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were.
Honestly, love the side quests of the game so much more. The lower quality animations didn't bother me so much.
To make life better
No, that's fair.
Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things.
That's very fair, Nathan,
Certainly
actually.
didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people
Because,
like
yeah,
Sid
man,
and
like,
my father started.
the game does look incredible when it
You're
wants
right,
to.
aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the
But yeah, it looks a
wings,
little
eh?
bit lifeless when they're just
It's
talking like
almost
this.
enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Comparatively, you know?
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who
Do we
saved us will
get something
deserve
from
is a hot
Martha, who's
meal.
finished up her
And
side
you
quest
and me
line?
ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yeah, it seems like a significant enough thing to where we would get something to go up on our wall of memories. Yep, there it is. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Cool. So now, as a matter of fact, let's go here. There are no available quests. This says complete. This says complete. No available quest. Okay, so there's difference. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Cool, so we have a couple more side quests to bust out. Weirder Science under new management. Bucklid. Duty Undying. Blacksmith's Blues. We have a ton of them right here. Yeah, let's go to this one first. Let's go talk to our friend at the Vale, the Dame.
A High Cardinal, here in Northreach.
No, she's up there, right? Yeah.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Well, that sellsword the Dame's so fond of. That was some fine work you did.
Oh, yeah. These guys don't give a shit about the capital anymore.
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
Unfortunately, you have morning meetings tomorrow, so I'm going to have to peace out. Have a go. No, Nathan, thanks so much for being here, my friend. Appreciate it. Giving me even a little bit of help with Grand Blue so I could play it, you know. And not just flounder about. So, pumped to play it again. May not be for a while, at least until Evo, which I'm going to be at. And, yeah, we'll see if I'm able to get into the tournament that they have there.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
This might be a lengthier side quest.
Pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer
that's
them
fair.
a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation.
Music is just gone, man.
Irresistible when
Just
it
absolutely
serves
gone.
only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf for your services to Northreach? You have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
He'll probably try and kill me, my guess.
I'll see what I can do.
So that might fare me worse than you did.
Tell me
Like, you're
then,
important to this
where do I
area.
find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Check my audio here before we get too much further in. Mic check, hello, hello. Mic check,
I may have
hello.
met this Duke before. At the remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Okay. Oh, let's go, like, right there. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression. That's good. All right.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants. We already have a leader in the Dane.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping
The
I might be able
Duke?
to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
I mean, he's not going to turn all the soldiers on me, I assume. Well, they are dressed up, ready to fight.
You are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of
This guy isn't
I fear
seeming to
you
be
underestimate
awful.
how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly
Yeah, we're trying to
goods.
reason with him well, which I think is
The
definitely
people will do as their
a
leaders
good
command.
call. Oh, there it is.
If Sandbreck is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely.
Who the...
The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
This her daughter?
Without
His daughter?
an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
I did my part.
A citizens' revolt.
It's funny.
I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
I mean, this is interesting. This is cool. Because, like, yeah, trying to rebuild an empire, trying to rebuild a civilization, a community, you know, are you going to go with the oppressive past, or are you going to go forward to something different?
Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Straight to the point. I like that.
As much as
Let's go this one first.
The garrison salvaged what they could.
There's so much care put into this game, you know, just to make the world
If
fully...
you don't mind.
What the
do you
hell?
think of the Duke
Oh,
of
I did the wrong
Oriflamme?
time. One sec.
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
So yeah, this is probably going to end with the Dame has to be the one to take over. Or at the very least, go, you know, work hand in hand with the Duke.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
And you're just gonna fall into line.
People outside the wall, people inside the wall. Got it.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. But I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. Okay, I gotta go through here.
We already have a leader in the Dame.
One at a time now. There's enough for everyone.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Yeah. Like, both sides are having actual valid, interesting points. So, They're not just throwing to one way or the other.
Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreck is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Oh,
How do I get there? Okay.
hey, could try some.
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any trouble?
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go.
They're not freaking stab the dude. Sure he won't, but he made it sound like it.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Go back and talk to the Dame. Ooh, chest I never got. Cool.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sandbreck, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us. Standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you.
That is the same thing that Philippe
Speaking
said
of
to us.
standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
More innuendo.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
With her voice, she can call me. She can call upon me whenever she wants, that's for sure. Sweet. Okay. We have even weirder science again. So let's fast travel here and then jump on Whiteheart and run that way. The hell was that voice acting? Little weird
I
sounding.
swore to protect this town and the people I love. I don't need
Sorry, Philippe. I've heard it already. I'm good to go. Appreciate your resolve, buddy. So, I don't think that Shiva's ice, area of effect ice thingy, I don't think it's quite as good as Lightning Rod, it seems like. Lightning Rod seems like that does more damage, more hits. It goes directly in front of you, which is really nice for, staggering. Or, once you have them staggered, just getting more damage. So, I think it's good, but I don't think it's phenomenal. Though I will be using it because I love.
Thanks, Cal.
Get frozen, baby. Ooh, what was this? Oh, snap. Inflict permafrost on 10 enemies by perfectly dodging attacks with cold snap. Cool. Cool.
2 down, 1 to go.
Oh, Torgal, here you go, my buddy. There you go, my friend. Oh, please.
When did you get so big?
Oh. Okay. Yep, already did that one. So that's it in this region. Perfect. So now we have everything here. So that's where we get the last of the 3 spheres. Blacksmith's Blues. That'll probably be a longer one. Wow, there's so many here. Duty Undying. Lines in the Sand. Yeah, let's go here first to Baklad. Tons of side quests right now.
You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Hell sure.
What is it this time?
Hell sure.
More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
What's happened?
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours. I know.
Things fall through?
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
That's an odd choice. She gives us 2 lines to tell us what happened. And then it does a fade away, fade to black, you know?
How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not
yeah,
so
just
surprising.
odd. Just odd.
They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually. And at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, for meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now, and if El's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended.
I would say that
you go to Randalar and see
personally
if you can stop
all
my
of
sister
Theo
biting
and
the
El's
Consortium's heads off.
stuff has just been fine.
If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
Like the side quest that we got roped into when we were up here. Sorry, the main quest that felt like a side quest.
Right.
That was not great.
Randalar, then. And better not keep Eloise waiting.
I kind of want to actually just travel to all these places first and get the side quests started. That way then I have very clear places to go to. I'm going to do that instead. Oh, Undying Acolyte. Hello. Hello. What's up, my friend?
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord. Prithee enter.
Yeah, they make him creepier.
The greater number of our order live among the masses, hidden in plain sight.
Huh.
Even here in Tabor.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Sure. Click the survey team's findings in Cyril's stead.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
I was trying to think of kind of the hierarchy of the different summons. Ooh. We could finish that one immediately. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because it's right next to a fast travel point. Because, like, Garuda and Shiva both seem to be near the bottom. Shiva never won a fight in anything that we saw. Oh shit, that's to go around. Nice. And Garuda, you know, was the first one that we fought and took out, and so, like, you know, that's kind of telling there. Titan seems pretty high up there. Bahamut seems like Bahamut was like seen as a top top contender. Phoenix is in the middle. Odin and Bahamut both seem to be top, with like Phoenix and Titan next.
They still be survivors.
Well, I hit him before he could attack me. Like a dummy. That, yeah, that hit doesn't do that many hits, you know? It just kind of keeps him stuck there for a little bit, which could be better. Ooh, this thing's like gold.
Whatever that thing is, say it's their leader.
Too far away. Damn it. We're gonna be able to stagger him right here. Let's go. Nice. Cool, so I just froze them even though they didn't attack me. No, I froze him? Oh, shit. That's just stagger him. Or half stagger him, excuse me. Oh, I didn't even do my freaking embrace. This was the worst stagger I've ever done. Got him. Yeah, it could be better. Could be better, but that's okay. I was trying to explore Shiva's stuff.
Should have stayed in the past.
Yeah. It's good. But her her ice thing, since it's like ranged out in front of her, it's a little bit more difficult to space out and use.
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins, a duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
Yeah, super culty. You're doing a good job of showing that they value.
Lay down your life for another, but for a survey, I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
There was the chest.
Think no more of us, my lord. Only deliver our findings to the bearer of the burning.
Lines in the sand. Blacksmith blues. There it is. It's interesting because, yeah, they're on our side. They, quote-unquote, work for Joshua specifically, since Joshua is the Phoenix. And, yeah, they're religious cultists, you know?
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty. And should we die in discharging
And they're making Yote
so
seem
be
like very normal.
Even when death is avoidable.
Comparatively.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, And your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Do they feel upset as well that, you know, Clive was the one who kind of killed the Phoenix and who, like, oh, cool. I wonder if they do feel a little bit resentful towards us that we couldn't protect Joshua, even though he ended up being alive, but, you know, that we were the cause of his pain way, way, way back in the beginning of the game. That'd be kind of fascinating. Let's go to the Blacksmith's Blues. Was it just a fight was going on here? Is that what it was? Or that, yeah, Akashic took over? I don't remember.
Oh, you're here. August waiting for you inside.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer, you
I think he was over here, right?
the brass neck of that girl. Everyone's coming.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
He grabbed onto our boots as we fast traveled here.
What are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
Then your idea of an apology. Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty.
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravozd is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Okay. Oh, I'm ready. Yeah, let's go.
You, ready?
Can't waste any more time. Yep.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh,
An Akashic drag.
Blackthorn. You and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within
They're
sight
here.
of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men
Never
to
seen
barricade the
Blackthorn
gates.
fight.
No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravozd till I get back.
The biggest thing I'm missing right now is a big damage move, which Giga Flare
Give those things what for, yeah?
was that. I feel like I'm always going to want to have Giga Flare in my rotation. It's just so sick, man. You build up your stagger, and that's where you just output. Oh, hell yeah. Sweet.
All right. Which one of you's first?
Wow. Okay, let's remember we have this. Hell yeah. Nice. Not what I wanted. The hell is that? Oh, a griffin? Oh, that's badass. Oh shit, I thought I was Titan. Damn it. That also sucks. Yo, it froze him in place. That's so good. That's so good.
Is that it?
Especially against like high mobility
Apparently
opponent.
not.
Oh, I don't think we fought one of these before. Oh shit.
Not getting past me.
Hell yes. The dragon's voice? Let's go. The Ram's voice. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. Oh, it got froze? Yo, he's got frostbite. That's so. Oh gosh. I tried to block it all, but that backfired pretty bad. This is so sick. He has all these different like elements. Yo, that's what's up. Sucks. Let's go. There we go. Oh, come here. Fun. Chimera? I believe that's the first Chimera I think that we fought in the entire game, which I love. That is really cool. Thing is a freaking monstrosity. Wow.
Now the question is,
Oh.
did I miss any?
It's a ram and a dragon, of course. I thought it was just 2 dragon heads.
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, 1 or 2 did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
I'll have to look at what other challenges, trophies I have to do for different abilities.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravos isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravosht what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Snotty.
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
I fought a freaking Chimera. Yeah, we're great.
Sid, I've got something for you.
cracked anvil from Zoltan.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain
Please.
sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Hell yeah.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to hone an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry, and they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork between the two of us. I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Legend. A legend of the rent was way hardcore. Alright, so what is left? We have this one, that one, yeah, so let's fast travel here since this is the closest place. I think I tend to get the easy stuff out of the way first. I like to feel accomplished, you know, with the simpler, smaller things before moving on to the bigger stuff.
Take that, you naughty thing!
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil. Because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child. And the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of
He's gonna
menaces,
look at him when he talks to him.
maybe
Wow.
a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention.
Nice.
And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws.
Every villain
Grow
is
more
lemons.
organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time. No matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
Alrighty. Cool, take out some bandit troops. That's fun.
What's the difference between a lord and a man?
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalimil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits, and he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon, at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Looks like probably that one right there. So we can take that one on, and then... Oh. Do we have to be up above to get to this one? We do. Yeah, because you see how there's like levels here. That's a lower level, and this is a higher up level. Okay. So yeah, we'll travel to that one. And then we'll fast travel around and get to the weird science one. Where'd you go, sweet girl? There you are. Wish you could pet Ambrosia. That would be nice.
Time to fight.
Music in this game is so freaking good. All Square Enix music is just awesome. They know what to do, man.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Locke! Fingers! Take his head off! Sick him! And another! Stay down!
Damn it, Torgal. I should probably keep him like pretty close to death. That's pretty awesome. That's so good. I just kept him bouncing the whole time. Love it. Got a big boss for me?
Better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar.
Uproar.
They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
Okay. Oh, it was gonna take me back there automatically anyway. Character developments, cool.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors.
Interlocutors?
Underhill of
Never heard of
Randall's
that
League
word before.
Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
No, I obviously
I'll
lied.
do what I can.
Dude, Jill?
Stay here with the children.
Jill's act was
I can't
awesome.
promise anything, but
I really appreciated her, like, you know, aggressive
That is all I
act.
can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a...
He knew all along that he...
forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I, Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
Oh, that did not go well. I gave him good idea. I gave him ideas of how to like prosecute this guy.
There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
So I will say this, that a lot of these side quests,
Why
at
the
least
hell
to
would
me,
Victor take the bearers?
seem to be heading towards the end of each like respective town and character storylines. And Martha's Rest, that was the end of Martha's Rest storyline. The place with Blackthorn's old, you know, old digs. This is a pretty climactic thing here for Dalimil.
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us.
We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
They would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Oh, shit.
Forget it. Do what you will.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving up. He's trying to justify it. But he is giving up.
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. But where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Damn. We are 1855 renowned, and we leveled up. Sweet.
Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong.
I'm going to go with him.
Why didn't he tell us? If you're going to try and convince me to stay, save your breath. I will not put those children at risk.
All right. So we just have two things left. We have, oh yeah. Mission with the brother and sister, and we have this one. So let's go here first. Knock this one out. Since there'll be no story here, it'll just be fighting whatever, fallen creatures are going to be in our way. Then we'll go knock out the other one. Is the right way? Yes, it is. Having no loading times is so nice, man. Being able to pull up the menu and just be like, cool, check the menu real quick, jump out. I really, really appreciate that.
Enough of you, are there?
Enough of you are there. Nice. What the? Oh, okay. Let's go. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's alright. That was the weakest one. That was the weakest,
That's all of them. Owen can uncross his toes now.
It's the weakest set of people that we've had to fight so far to get those echoes.
No use calling Ambrosian. No.
Ambrosia yet. Alright.
What I wouldn't give for a hot.
So we'll likely get a new weapon once we get back to the forge. We'll likely get even weirder science. What's that going to give us? Enhanced potion stuff, perhaps?
Faster.
Those are the two pluses. The one that we're on right now is just a normal side quest, so nothing huge will come out of it.
Right.
I love that. I wish I could just kick him off like that, but I cannot. Oh, it's a chocobo. I was terrified of what that thing was.
Straight home
Could
now.
not tell. Oh, what? She's like scared? Oh my god. That's actually really sick. Oh my gosh, I love that.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves. And then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
That guy sounds like Prince Charming from Shrek 2. Every Final Fantasy stream, man. Shrek 2 just keeps coming back to mind. Can't help it. It's a classic.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head.
The only others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Dragon.
Theo.
It's like a dragon. Hell yeah.
I'll go on ahead.
Been a minute.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo.
Abandoned fishing village. How the hell do I get there? Because this is a floor above. Let's go here and then to the right and around, probably. Okay, let's do it. I gotta mark this as my 20th Final Fantasy stream. It's a big deal.
Good girl.
It's crazy how just easy it is to play video games these days, you know? Like the no loading times. The quality of life stuff across the board is just almost always just superb, you know? They really have done a great job. But just make it where you can just sit down, pop on a game, and just keep going, you know?
No need to ride from here.
What's the situation?
Give me the dragon. Let's go.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area is flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Oh god. Oh. Oh gosh. Okay. This is the way we're supposed to go. All right. There we go. There's my friend.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Suck it.
Fight. Where are you, Theo?
There's the ether flood. All right. This feels like this would be an area. Obviously, we're gonna fight a freaking dragon here, which is awesome. Feels like an area where a Arete stone would be as well. All right, Ambrosia, get out of here. You need to keep yourself safe.
The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Nope. All right.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me.
Nice.
This thing's turned as well.
Harinswege? Is this like a special dragon? That sucks. Ah. I was gonna say, yep. Ah. I parried it at least. Oh, we gotta get some health back. Dragon Dance is doing what Svarog did. So we hadn't fought Svarog first. This would be our first. Because his fighting style is very similar. Hell yes. Yeah, we froze his ass. That's awesome. And he's frozen forever. Oh my gosh. This thing is sick. Kinda think it's very cool. He's still getting hit by my dragon, by my thingamabob. That's awesome. Our timing was not as good as it should have been. Wait. 160 ability points. 1,000 experience. Yeah, he had an actual, like, name. You know, it wasn't just Akashic Dragon. They gave him an actual name, which is really cool.
You had me worried for...
Oh, shit.
We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Oh shit. That's the first time that we've seen this. A character actually get like turned to Kashuk.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo!
Yeah, of course. Of course she was gonna be here to see it too.
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Did he kill himself?
Of my sister.
He's gonna kill himself.
Wait. Goodbye. El.
Damn. Wow. Okay, there's a way to make me care more about characters I didn't care about, you know, earlier on. It would have had a bigger impact if it was someone, you know, two characters that I liked a little bit more. But like, yeah, that is pretty cool.
Thank you, Clive.
Mm.
I think I'll be all right now.
Brutal, man.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything,
I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
Nice. No, that was a good story, good side quest.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Nice, man. Yeah. No, they gave us a ton of stuff for that one. Crimson Caravan signboard. Okay. So with that, I believe we've cleared all the side quests in this region. Let's go to the world map, and that's all the side quests. We just have to go to the hideaway and report back. Let's go do that for now. Now we'll see where we're at. Well, I've been streaming for about 3 hours by the time that happens. Let's maybe go for the Blackstone or Blackthorn first.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
These days.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leatherwork for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its
The music makes it a big deal. I'm happy.
The final flourish will be my talented colleagues engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
So this is cool.
To the bellows it is then.
Yeah, this is cool. They made a point that all these side quests that we've done for Blackthorn is what allows us to get this supposedly awesome sword. So I appreciate that. That the effort is paying off, you know?
We actually did it.
Ooh. It looks similar to the Invictus.
To end all swords. Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
It's
quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsmen alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Yeah.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok.
Cool.
Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Nice. Yeah, the side quests generally have been a lot better in the third act. Gotterdammerg design draft. Forge a sword that might slay a god. Maybe it will. Ragnarok. Ancient Ashen legend purports that one day the Age of Dominance will draw to a close. An epic clash of icons that sets the land ablaze, cleansing it of foulness and allowing for its rebirth, a clash they call Ragnarok. Gotterdammerung. Cool. So let's first quickly see what...
I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend to me, Clive. The best.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
Why'd a thing float, did it?
The weight of all that shit.
Mid had me knock out. I thought it'd sink straight to the bottom. Always the way with the Mid's inventions, though, isn't it? You ain't got a clue what the hell you're looking at when she hands you the designs, but they always seem to work. A right boil and the R sometimes are clever all the same.
What's that for you, dear?
Okay. Gotterdammerg. So we use Ragnarok for it. We need one more Orichalcum, 2 more Dark Steel, and then 1 primitive battle horn.
Anything else?
Okay. So let's go ahead and go to our gear and icons. And yeah, 25 attack better, 25 attack stagger better. Hell yes. And it looks pretty cool. Awesome. Okay. Let's go this way to Mid's area first.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Canva lost. It can't be true.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
With Canva in the hands of Akashic, we'll need to find another port.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Take them,
Good,
please.
Thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant. Thanks a blimmin' million. I'll fit him to the smelter right away.
Sometimes it sounds like the voice actors are making fun of some of these like European accents. I mean, they need to make them sound different, you know, obviously. But sometimes, every once in a while, it does seem like they're just having a little bit of fun, you know, poking at,
May I present to you
you know, the characters' sounds.
the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise.
You just buy me a bigger bag. That's such a funny point. I do love when video games are just enough self-aware.
So?
I don't want it to be the whole thing, but I do appreciate it when it's pointed out, you know?
Actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here, and maybe even out there too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
So I think we probably got our bag as full, you know, as expanded as it can be. Expanded potion satchel and a goblin coin. Oh, there's hey, maximized, perfect. There's a trophy getting the inventory maximized as well as getting our potions to the max potency. There it is. Upgrade consumable potency and inventory slots to their maximum.
How
Perfect.
was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Okay, set up. The last thing we did was make Joshua's suffering easier. That's unfortunate. I did not realize that was the very last side quest. That is not my priorities.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sweet. So now we have a ton of things to... So we have something new on the hunt board. That's great. Deathly Patron's Whisper, State of the Realm, Rete Stone, new music, and a bunch of stuff on our wall of memories.
You and your brother really are alike, my lord.
Well, what are you waiting for? The crystal isn't going to crack herself.
Talia. Okay, Patron's Whisper first.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Ring of the Swift Shot. We are the shadows that quicken in the Firebird's wake, and from the shadows do serve our Lord and those who would be his wings.
Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
So what the hell is this? Lowers charge time for charged magic by 0.2 seconds? That's interesting. Oh, I like that. Let's do that one. Not using Gigaflare right now. Gouge damage by 15% is really good. Because you actually use that a lot. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, let's see what Nectar has for us. New page? Hell yeah, new page. Ooh, the tricephalic terror? Yeah, that sounds terrible. Caravan of traders traversing the Velcroy told me of a colossal beast they had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. That sounds like a chimera. I could test that it might be naught but a mirage, a phantasm, brought about by the desert heat. But the sweat which ran down the foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes, real. Okay, so the Velcroy, and it's in a desert. Which would be down here. Oops. Yep. Yeah, nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, so it's down in this region. Southern Velcroy, and then Velcroy. So I think what we ought to do is travel here when we're ready. And let's see if there's anything about, like, which way they were traveling. Traversing the Velcroy. Okay. It's been so long since we actually looked at this.
What is it that you wish to learn?
Look at how many different, yeah, like updates there are. That's crazy. What is this? Saves, traveling companions, best friends. Absorbs the power of Shiva. In love. Oh, no way. It says we're in love now? That's awesome. That's awesome.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Okay. So we can go on that hunt. I think that's probably what we'll end up doing. I was gonna potentially even try out some of these trials on like the hard mode. We have some new music. That's okay. We should report to our Hippocrates because we're probably pretty close to leveling him up again.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge.
His hat looks like a mushroom. Wow.
If
Pretty
you
close.
have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Pretty close. We're getting so close to finishing this whole damn thing.
Good morrow to you, my friend. If I may observe,
Your brother's possessed of a rare gift, and I do not mean the flames of the phoenix. Words, Clive. His findings on Ultima and the Circle of Malleus are worthy of the great Moss himself. If he chooses to devote himself to this path, I hazard he could one day become quite the historian. Not before you and he finish your own
history
story.
can wait.
After all, that is what it does. Cool.
We tread a dark corner of our history, Clive. Do take care.
Oh, don't tell me we've the stew's awfully thin.
So maybe even fighting the Chimera is what will get us some of the materials we need to make that new sword. The courage to fight. What happened in Eastpool with the Bears and the Guardians has been a long time coming, and I'm proud that it could finally happen here in Rosaria. The Duchy of old may be no more, but Archduke Elwin's dream still burns in the hearts of many. It is through victories such as these that fire will spread. This is only the beginning, Clive, but a fine beginning it is. And lost there will be found. It is hard to believe Theo is gone. Every morning I wake, I expect him to be there in the stables, watering the birds or readying the packs. Yet he is not, and it is everything I can do not to fall into my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on, but that doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I built all we have here together, so as long as I still have the caravans, he will ever be with me. And I shall honor him in death by carrying on what he strove for in life. That is what I choose. Eloise. Nice. Alright, let's take a look at our stuff. So, new things we got. We got the Martha's Rest signboard. Ellen Martha's Rest, personal fiefdom of the landlady of the Golden Stables, an island of safety and security in a sea of anything but. Shows a sleeping chocobo. The guardians and bears of Rosaria can too rest easy, safe in the knowledge they have a friend in Martha. The Crimson Caravans signboard, the emblem of the Crimson Caravans, porters of wide renown based in the market town of Baklad. It depicts a laden chocobo. After the death of her brother and confidant Theodore, Eloise chose to continue the work they had begun together, freeing bears from slavery, just as she had freed him so many years before. Okay. So, I say we travel here, the Velcroy Desert. I bet you the thing is big, so like we'll find it, you know. Oh, would these guys have maybe a hint as to where I need to go?
Sid, you didn't happen to see anything out of the ordinary on your way here, did you? We've had reports of bearer transports being attacked along the roads, and they're not freeing the poor souls.
Oh.
They're reselling them on the black market.
Damn.
If we can catch them in the act, perhaps we can kill two birds with one stone.
Ready, go?
Okay, my guess, let's start. I mean, all the way up here might not be a bad call. But, you know, they're traversing. Let's go here.
Yeah.
We'll just keep an eye up and out. Something's glowing over there. Could just be a little item. We'll head that way first, actually, and take a peek. Oh, it's just an ether flood. Interesting. And this might even be on the other side of the map. Probably can't even get to this area. Oh no, we can. We can. What is that? Is that just a regular old enemy? Akashic Curl.
This won't be easy. You deserve a rest.
Let's go. Nice. Yeah, he's very dead. Let's go.
Faster.
Might be a good idea just to take out this top corner since I'm already all the way over here. And, you know, corners like this tend to be places of importance. So we'll see if the bad boy is up here. It's an S rank, so I do have to be careful and smart. But yeah, I don't think it's here. What is that though? Oh, a salamander?
No mistakes.
Oh, you bastard.
Fine house.
Well, we used all our potions. Took way more damage than we should have done there. That's okay.
Ready, go?
Okay. Now. Oh, oops. So yeah, not in the top corner. Now let's head down towards the center of the desert. See if we can get anything there.
Fly, Ambrosia.
We'll just keep our eyes open. It is tough because this area is just so wide, you know? I don't think they just have just random goblins around, right? Nothing in here? No, nothing in here. Yeah, it may not be in the regular Velcroy, maybe southern. Oh, there it is. Unless that's just another curl. Nah, that thing's got shit on its back. Yeah, that's a freaking chimera right there.
Thanks, girl.
Wow, that thing looks deadly. Deadly is all here. A Gorgimera. Wow. So yeah, ram on the left, dragon on the right. And it's like black and red instead of just like yellow.
We're not gonna outrun this one. Stay close, Torgal.
Oh shit.
Let's try.
Oh, I didn't have my block up? Shit. The dragon's voice. I was gonna say, yeah, we were gonna take damage from that, I think, no matter what. This guy's not as hard as the dragon is. What the? Well, you still could die though. Oh, that comes out way faster. Nice. This is huge, actually. This is huge. Nice. Awful. Just awful. And yeah, that comes out much faster. Gosh, that's so sick. Ooh. Shit. Gonna stagger up. Nice. Woo. Are we too far away for it to hit? I think we are. Yeah. Just took one more, I was gonna say. Should have died like 3 shots ago, but we literally were out of range. Sweet. Hey, Ori Kalkan, we need that for the big bad weapon.
Someone your own size.
So yeah, dragon here, ram head here, scorpion tail, face of a lion, obviously. It's a sick enemy. Sick freaking enemy. Cool. So that clears that hunt. Let's go talk to Otto here. The Orichalcum's good, but we still have more. New missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. Oh, we'll check that out first. Which is up there, right? Yeah.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Telemon Maid. Thanks again for helping get the dungeon in order. Had you not rowed gallantly to our rescue, I reckon poor Owain and them lot would still be stuck, stilling Blightwater over a bonner. There's always room for improvement, though, so don't get your knickers in a knot. Should I come and knocking at your chamber door looking for more spheres and ash and whatnot?
I will not forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to Eastport.
Hope adrift on foam-flecked peaks, despair looms below. Yet in the dark.
Good stuff. Let's talk to Otto, because that will at least let us know, you know, the next thing we can do.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Oof. Awesome. So for now, I do not want to start the next story thing. It's already 2:30 a.m. So what I think we will do, though, is let's give...
I am certain we will find what we seek in Ash, and learn the truth of Ultima's origins.
Let's go ahead and give the Arete Stone a peek here. Oh, still one of the hypest things ever. These two back to back. I can't believe that. So the Rama one is pretty easy, all things considered. It just looks like there should be 8, right? That's okay if there's not. Your abilities will be upgraded if the trial begin. Yes. Final trial by thunder. Vanquish all enemies with the time allotted. Use only the feat and specific abilities allowed below. So, Power Drive and Thunderstorm. Lock all ball lightning from a single blind justice onto a single enemy. Affix ball lightning onto 4 enemies with a single blind justice. Hit a fallen enemy with Thunderstorm. Hit 2 enemies with a single pile drive, punish, precision dodge, multi-burst, and ability finish. Okay, so this was by far like the most smooth, the easiest one out of all the elements that we competed in. So let's give the final trial a shot. It's going to be much more difficult. Okay, what do we got so far? So we got Justice to Charge. We got Punish. We didn't do this yet? Really? That should get it. Yep. Really? We've done that 100%. Oh, we needed 9. That's unfortunate. We are going to be unable to get collateral drive, dude. But hey, we got a bunch of other goodies, so that's okay.
Enough.
Cool. So definitely did not get as much time from that as we missed frickin' 32 more seconds. And it's giving us a B? It's actually giving us a rating. Oh shit. Didn't realize that we could do that. Okay, so health we're good. Time is our biggest issue here. The power drive, man, we definitely hit it. I don't know what was going on. Power drive again, okay. And lightning rods. What's lightning rod? Learn enemy to strike the lightning rod 3 times. Okay. Damn it. Go over here, bro. Go over here. Come on. That sucked. Oh. Dude, we're getting a ton of bonus from that, and I freaking love it. Okay, we still just need lightning onto 4 enemies. And then... Okay, now we just need a single enemy, which will not be too hard. That was it, right? Okay. Again, time-wise, we are not as comfortable as we were in the first one, but hey, up to 3 minutes, that's not bad. And we got all the bonuses that we needed to, and health-wise, we're doing fine. But I believe that the enemies are in fact different. It seems like they are. And yeah, we're set to level 40. We're given the Invictus sword. It's cool. I appreciate that these are in the game. So Judgment Bolt and Lightning Rod again. Okay. Hit 2 enemies with a single Judgment Bolt. We got all those as well. Shit. Yeah, I can't be doing that. Yo, what's up, Sonic? How you doing, bro? Thank you for the $1.99 donation, dude. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Woo. Oh, wow. And with the little fox, or no, that's not a little fox. That's a little Shiba Inu. It looks like. Thank you, man. I really appreciate your support at 2:45 a.m. my time. So it means a lot to me. Hopefully, you're enjoying Final Fantasy. I'm enjoying it a ton. These challenges are incredible. I'm so happy to have them as part of the game. But yeah, appreciate you being here, bro. Nice. Judgment Bolt ought to be close here to get the kill. It's me, Azure, bro. Oh. Do you have 2 different YouTube accounts? Or did you just switch, like, full on to this one? If you did switch, and have to be like incognito, it worked, my man. I'll tell you that. Bro. Holy shit. We're killing it right now. Okay. Get the win. Wow, dude, look at this shit. Oh, this is my account when I'm on my phone. Yeah, you may have mentioned it before, but I do think it's been a minute. Cause yeah, I don't remember that at all. But welcome, bro. Again, glad to have you here as always. Do you think that 3 minutes and 45 seconds will be enough for the final trial? We'll have to see. I decided that I was gonna give Rama a shot, since Rama was by far the easiest when it came to these trials, the first one around. But the final enemy, I'm assuming, is going to be different. No, it was still the Griffin last time. Interesting. But obviously it's going to be a tougher one. Okay. Judgment Bolts. Thunderstorm. 3 minutes is more than enough. Awesome. So I just have to make sure that I stay alive. Because we'll for sure have the damage, especially with Thunderstorm and Judgment Bolts. Oh, but Thunder Rod or whatever is so good, dude. Sheesh. Oh, shit. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Nope. I was afraid that was gonna happen. There we go, okay. Let's try and get it to about third stagger. There we go. Okay, okay. Could have been better, but could have been a lot worse. Ah, shit. Yeah, nope. I can't be rushing. Wow, dude. Wow, I'm sucking right now. Get the health back. Okay, just stay away. Oh, shit. Judgment Bolt, here we go. Yeah, he's dead. He's so dead. Wow. Okay. Just nuke them with your ult. Yeah. Yeah, Azure. No, that was... Oh, and they... Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's the first time I've ever gotten a B on anything in the Arete Stone, because I got nothing but S's on all of the... well, I got nothing but S's and 1A on all of the frickin' arcade mode playthroughs that I've done. So that's great. That's great. We have, like, a reason to come back to these, you know, like, to challenge ourselves. I really appreciate that. And it's solely based on time. Yeah, that one was pretty easy. There's a new set of elemental tries featuring less time and more powerful enemies. Restrictions on level, gear, consumables are applied. Gameplay mode will default to action focused. So fire one was hella rough. Ramo was the easiest. Was Titan the next easiest? Or was it Bahamut? The tough thing about Bahamut was the dodging. Was getting to level 4 with his state. I think Titan was the one I found to be easiest next. Garuda wasn't awful, except that you just don't have as much damage. Let's go with Titan. Let's do it. Might finish up after this one, so that way we finish up around 3 a.m. Who wants to play Final Fantasy 16 at 3 a.m.? Oh boy, 3 a.m. Okay, Raging Fist, that's my favorite, and Upheaval, which is fine. 3 precision blocks, 6 Titanic counters, fully charged Upheaval, enemy attack and land a counter. Yeah, okay, that won't be too bad. Let's go. No, that works. Ah. Let's go. Oh, I can still charge mine. Okay. 6 Titanic counters we still have to hit. And precision dodge we still have to hit. Oh, we can get a... 1, 2, 3. And then... 1, 2. Oh, whoops. Precision dodge. Oh. I'll take it. Nope. Get 15 seconds every time we hit one of those. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And I think we get a ability finish as well. S. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good, alright. Gotta make sure we don't die. Final Fantasy 16 at 3 a.m. is the best. I agree with you, Azure. I agree with you. How's your New Game Plus run going? Do you have are you having enough time to play it and play it often? So we have Wind Up and Upheaval. Okay, so 2 of kind of the same ability in a lot of ways. 3 precision blocks, perfect Wind Up, perfect Upheaval. Okay. Not bad. What the hell? Ah. This is what F me up last time was a turtle, you guys remember? Alright, I'm not messing with the turtle this time. One, two. Whoops. That's just keep holding it, I guess. Gotta kill this effing turtle. Still too early, man. Damn. Already got the platinum. I moved on from the game. I'm proud of you, bro. Proud of you. Pissed and jealous, but very proud. Congratulations. Power attack to fallen enemy. 3 precision. Okay, so just the precision block stuff. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Give me one more. Okay. Give me one more. One more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 9.5 as my rating in your last stream. You did, yeah. I just didn't know that you. I knew that you beat it. I didn't know that you like platinumed it. But you may have said that you platinumed it. Oh shit! I didn't have what I thought I had. That feels good. I should save this. Nah, I shouldn't have. Should not have. So Azure, what do you... Oh! You talked about a game that you've been looking forward to, I believe, last time, right? Game of Saul with some slight issues, but overall the positives outweigh the negatives. Yeah. No, I would agree with that. I think Phoenix actually said earlier in the chat about how side quests would not be as distracting if the animation wasn't so much worse than the animations throughout most of the rest of the game. You know, like it's in-game animations for the side quests, which is fine, but the in-game animations can look really good at times, and the cutscenes look really good, like just all the time. So, which I thought that was a valid critique with how much you're just standing there and talking. With the animations just not looking quite as, you know, as upper class as a lot of the rest of the game looks. I feel like that was a pretty solid call. So we have wind up. We have our ult. Okay. Hit 2 enemies with a single Earthen Fury and fully charged wind up. Cool. Oh shit. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's get the health back. Ah, that killed him? Holy hell. Okay. So I just need multiverse. Sweet. Uh-oh. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Ah, you son of a gun. You son of a bitch. I'm in. Wow, just messed up that one. Oh shit. Too far away to do any damage here. Ugh. I'll get him staggered. Oh, that'll kill him. Oh, God. Okay, that's the fire. Okay. Let's just be smart here. Yeah, let's spend it, get the health back. Time is not an issue, it's just health right now. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. They mentioned it, some animations during side quests did lack some quality to them, but I guess that can be said for most JRPGs of the like. For sure. For sure. It's not an uncommon thing. This game did have a tendency of having some dialogue boxes, having voice lines for only the first few words, the entire thing, which I found odd and funny at the same time. Yeah, especially because I wanted to like read everything, and so I would wait for them to say the line, then they'd stop, and then I'd say the rest of the line. Which, yeah, it only happens for very unnecessary dialogue, to be fair. But it happens. You know what I mean? It definitely happens. So yeah, no, oh shit, yeah, we can get one shot killed by this. We gotta be very careful. What do we have? We have our... Oh, we have a counter in Earth and Fury. Okay. Nice. Oh, I didn't think he'd have a counter. Oh, I think he had a follow-up, rather. He does. He absolutely does. He has a follow-up, and it's slow, and you have to be very careful about it. I say to myself. Bro. We are desperate to die, I guess. Oh shit, okay. I'm an idiot. I'm such a freaking idiot. I'm risky for doing this. Hell yeah. Okay, just stay away, just stay away. Oh shit. Yeah, yep, that's his big attack. He does like multiple steps. Hell yeah. Oh shit, here we go. Okay. We're gonna get our ultimate right as this is about to finish. Hell yeah, let's do it. Oh. Wow. We get S? Give me S, bro. Yeah. Oh, that was sick. If we had more health, we could have been more aggressive and definitely could have won that faster. It may not be... Okay. It may not be significant dialogue, but if they had the voice actors start, if they should just let them finish the rest instead of having this weird cutoff, I don't know, just a little nitpick for me. No, it's a fair nitpick. There's so much dialogue in this game. It is odd that they didn't just have them do every ounce of dialogue, you know, but they had a handful of things that are half dialogue, half reading it. It's weird. It's a weird decision for sure. I absolutely agree with that. That was awesome. Another in the bag. Noise. Yeah, that might... Oh, and look. We got the actual, like, medal. Because, you know, we did it with S timing. So that's great. So my guess is that Phoenix is still going to be the toughest one for us. Because it was the toughest one we did it the first time. And then maybe Bahamut, because the final boss for Bahamut was really tough. And then Garuda is probably going to be the next easiest one, I imagine, for us to do. And obviously we have to find Shiva, but at this point I might wait to find Shiva until we get Odin as well. I may hold off for a little bit. Freaking fun, man. This is a phenomenal game. Azure, I really like Shiva's stuff. Her dodge, her, is it Cold Snap? Her Cold Snap, like freezing the opponent based on how powerful of a move that they did. Incredible game design. Because it's like, this move is going to kill you if it touches you, but if you dodge at the right time, they're frozen for like 10 seconds sometimes. Like a nutty amount of time where you can just wail on them. I think that is a fantastic choice, fantastic design for a move. And it's kind of like a mirror of Phoenix's, you know, circle ability. And instead of just teleporting towards the enemy immediately, it's a smaller dash, but it's in all directions. You know what I mean? Or at least 4 directions. That's awesome. That's incredible. And it leaves behind little like fractals that will freeze people over time and stuff. Shiva's sick. Her abilities, I think, are okay. I haven't used her super though, actually. Drame Striker, cool. Let's actually look here. Diamond Dust. Summon a winter storm that freezes enemies in place within a radius before dealing massive ice damage and knocking them back. Freezing their enemy. Strike multiple enemies with a single Diamond Dust. Bonus points are ordered for using battle techniques during arcade mode. Yeah. This one I think is okay. I didn't find this one too awesome. And this one I like. A colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies that become trapped inside of it. It will not disturb enemies immediately in front of Clive. That's my hang up. I knew that. But it just, when like you stagger someone and you're in their face, you feel like you have to back off which you can do with her cold snap, and then use it. I just don't like that as much. Enemy comes into contact with the crystal, will be drawn inside and suffer continuous damage until it subsides. The crystal can only draw in smaller, lighter enemies. Pressing the execute button, extra crystals some will cause dissipate place of another. Yeah. Combine it with Bahamut Orb Attack and Gouge from Garuda. The shred you get out of that combo is crazy. I bet, bro. I bet. Though I do feel like, at least from what I've seen so far, well, maybe this does more stagger, but Lightning Rod does more damage. I could believe that. I don't know that for sure, but I can definitely believe that. I really appreciate the faith that this game has in its player base. That you start off the game, the first essentially 2 hours are primarily like the prequel, right? You just have, you know, some Phoenix abilities. You have all this stuff around here, obviously. But then you just have some like Phoenix abilities and that's it. And it takes a while for you to actually get Garuda and unlock her. And then it takes a while to unlock Rema, and then Titan, and then Bahamut, and then Shiva. Like, the game has faith in itself and its pace that you need to earn every one of these abilities. And that when you earn them, you're gonna freaking love it. You know what I mean? I think that's phenomenal. I really appreciate that. I've never gotten rid of Garuda. I think her Deadly Embrace is too good in every way, man. Too freaking good. You can even set up little crystal balls with dodge and have enemies run into them. Yep, for little freezes, which can give you some nutty calculated combos. Yeah, no, I love the dodge. It's such a good... That's one of my favorite abilities, the cold snap. That's so sick, man. Frostbite, that's the name of the move. What's the thing I just did at the very beginning? What was that? Okay, yeah, no, I knew that. There's a thing with 4 enemies. What is this? Oh, yeah, it just freezes the area around him. Yep. All enemies within a radius. It's not just the one that attacks you. I love that. This is a great ability. This is a great ability in every way. So pumped.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Yeah, it's 3:15. So we've been going for 4 hours. Probably ought to wrap up. So yeah, no, that's gonna be it for me right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate y'all, tuning in. Azure, thank you for the donation again, as always, man. That means so much to me. Just have support as well as actual financial support with doing this. That is just absolutely phenomenal, mind-blowing, incredible. I hope that you tune into the Evo tournament. You're able to at least check that out, watch some of my commentary. Hopefully I'll be rested and ready and prepared and enjoy it a ton. That's gonna be it for Final Fantasy tonight. I know that the Grand Blue Fantasy Versus beta started back up right now, which is tempting, but I definitely ought to go to bed because it's that time. So it is going to be it for me. But again, thank you guys so much, and I will see everybody next time.